Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. I want to start by discussing an ongoing consequential issue that is sadly but desperately needing to be on the front page of the news. I want to start with a quote that really diverted my attention to the issue in the ocean when it comes to coral reefs, because the coral reefs make up a huge part of the ocean, but we will get into that. So I'm going to start with the quote to kind of get your attention and grab it. The world has the opportunity in the next 10 years to restore our oceans to health after decades of steep decline. But to achieve that, people must wake up to the problem, join in efforts to protect marine areas, and stop eating tuna. Now, this quote is by the well-known marine biologist and oceanographer Sylvia Earle. She actually was talking about this in 2021, and that is where I learned about the issue with coral reefs. So when it comes to coral reefs, there is a lot of destruction. They are dying out. Now, coral reefs, like I said, are a huge part of the ocean. So if they die, fish don't have anything to eat. They don't have a place to live. And then the ocean will slowly die out, which then obviously the ocean makes up a huge part of the world. So it would not help us in any way. We would actually die out ourselves. So a lot of people too might laugh at the end of that, like, not eating tuna, really, what's the big deal? That is a whole nother topic of discussion, but to just state this, ask yourself this question. Where does the tuna/fish that you're eating come from? You would be very surprised to realize that it doesn't come from where you think it does. Now, I made a map to show the importance and the difference of healthy, thriving coral and dead coral. Now, this is dead coral, obviously, and this is thriving, happy fish love coral where they can live, they can breathe, they can eat and thrive. Unfortunately, this right now is what most coral reefs look like. They're completely dying out. So the fish have no place to live, they have no place to eat. Um, there is some stuff being done as the issue comes forth a little bit more, but not as much as it should be. And honestly, Entertainment Food Network way back in 2008 stated our food security was at risk if we keep going the way we are. So it's super important that we do wake up and we figure out a way to help and rebuild these coral reefs, because there are ways that you can bring them back to life. So I'm going to ask you one thing to do one thing for me, and then I will further discuss this in later posts that I have. But please, please reach out to your local representatives. That is the first place to start to get the word out. Write a letter, contact them by calling them or sending an email. We need to act so our children, our grandchildren, their children all have a very healthy, thriving world to live in. Because at the rate that we're going right now, with how much the coral reef are dying out, we don't have a bright future. So let's get that word out and let's start there. Thank you so much, guys.